Writer-director Sandeep Reddy Vanga, in one of his interviews 4 years ago during the promotions of Kabir Singh, said that critics are calling Kabir Singh a violent film. I'll show them what a violent film is. Well, this film is violent, and how? Let's find out. Written, edited and directed by Sandeep Reddy Vanga along with a screenplay co-written by him and his brother Pranay Reddy Vanga and produced by T-Series, Bhadrakali Pictures and Cineman Studios. Animal starring RanbirKapoor, Anil Kapoor, RashmikaMandanna and Bobby Deol in lead roles with a supporting cast of Tripti Dimri, Shakti Kapoor, Suresh Oberoi, Prem Chopra among others. I've already posted my first reactions up till the interval, which you can go and check on my YouTube shorts. It's available right there, so please go and check it out. After watching the whole film, it's pure, unhinged, brutal, high on emotions with raw, natural and a towering performance by Ranbir Kapoor, Anil Kapoor, Bobby Deol and the entire supporting cast. And Animal is very high on blood, gore and violence. Animal delves deep into the father-son relationship and showcases a son's love for his father and to the extent that he can go to prove his love for his dad and the lengths and extents that he could go to just get that validation from his father. Ranbir Kapoor plays the character of Ranvijay Singh of Vijay, who is the son of Balbir Singh played by Anil Kapoor, and this by far is Ranbir's career's best performance till date. The emotional depth to his character, the physicality that he exudes on screen, his screen presence, the way he emotes and the body language that he exudes while portraying the character of Vijay is just mind-blowing. It's a very, very difficult character to portray because it's a very complex written character and Ranbir just slays it in this performance. His character in the film traverses his entire life journey from childhood to teenage to adulthood and the latter years after his marriage. And all of this is shown within the runtime of the film. The film is 3 hours and 22 minutes long, but it doesn't feel long because the screenplay and the well written characters and the story is so engaging that it will keep you gripped with its drama, its portrayal of emotions and the action, mind-blowing action. While talking about the action, Animal has one of the best action choreographies in an Indian film in recent times. Edit is crisp and it's superbly choreographed and shot. Ranbir during the film's trailer launch had said that Animal is the adult-rated Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum and that if he had to describe this story in a line, then it's about a man who goes to any length to protect his family. And he also went on to say that this is his most complex character that he's ever played. And rightly so. So that if you don't have really good actors, but you have a good story and a good director, that director can extract the best performances out of his actors. And this film is proof to that. Every actor, including the supporting cast, has given their best and you can literally see it. And that's because of the directorial skills of Sandeep Reddy Vanga. There's a very serious, dramatic altercation scene between the husband-wife, that's Ranbir's character Vijay and Rashmika's character Gitanjali. When you watch the film, you will know. According to me, I think Rashmika has just outshined in that scene with her dramatic performance, going from emotional to sarcasm to angry, and the credit for that also goes to the director for extracting that performance out of her. Rashmika has acted really well. There are a few scenes where a dialogue delivery doesn't seem to quite register, and that's where I feel there could have been a little bit improvement on the dialogue delivery part, especially for Rashmika's character, and the fact that she plays a character from a Telugu speaking household, so most of her dialogue is in English and Hindi. So the few enunciations and dialogues of her character can kind of be forgiven. I'd recommend you guys watch this film in English subtitles because although the film is in Hindi, there's a major scene in the film which is shot in Punjabi, and also some of the scenes having Hindi dialogue might not be understood because of the way it's delivered. Technically, the film is well shot. The camera angles, the cinematography, the action, the way the scenes have been staged, even the scenes just before the interval and the interval bang, there are a lot of goosebump inducing moments to the first half of the film. And once the second half kicks off, in post interval, the film keeps you invested with its performances, the way the story progresses ahead, with social media buzz about Bobby Deol's resurgence as an actor. It's rightly said because in his brief appearance, he appears in the second half post interval in the brief runtime of the film, having to play a mute character who cannot speak. but can hear. He has nailed it in this performance with zero dialogue. He does not have a single dialogue in the film, but with his expressions and his body language, he just killed it. The background score by Harshvardhan Rameshwar is goosebump inducing and haunting. The songs have been composed by various music composers. The songs Arjan Valley or Hua Main or the beautiful Satranga sung by Arijit Singh. Pehle Bhi Main, Papa Meri Jaan by Sonu Nigam. It's such a soulful and emotional track. And the song Sari Duniya Jala Dengi by B. Prak. All these songs are beautifully placed at every juncture in the film, and it does not look out of place at all. It goes totally in sync with the scenes. I'm very sure that a lot of the scenes and the dialogues in the film might not go down well with a certain section of the audience, especially women, because the characters have been written that way. But we need to understand that it has been shown and done from the director's viewpoint of what the character thinks. So there's a huge difference when calling it a problem, but you need to understand that that's how the character is, and that character has become a certain way because of the circumstances he's thriving in. So he's basically a victim of circumstances. That's why he does whatever he does to the characters. It's evident that the female characters have been written from a male perspective. Now, that's not a problem. The problem is how it's written. So, when you look at it from the broader aspect of the society, you might feel कि okay, ये गलत है, ये ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए था. But you also need to understand from the perspective of the character of Ranbir, that's Vijay, who is driving the story. So he thinks a certain way with regards to women, and that's because of the circumstances that he's gone through, and that has led him to think a certain way. So if you look at it from that perspective, you would kind of understand why it is the way it is. About toxic masculinity and toxic male characters in a film, there are such characters in real life, and everything that you show in a film need not get influenced by it. However, there are certain scenes when Ranbir's character is saying a certain thing about women, and the background score is in such a way as if it's glorifying जो भी वो कह रहा है. So that might kind of not go down well. Well, if you like the film Arjun Reddy and Kabir Singh, you love Animal. And if you dislike Kabir Singh, then you might hate Animal. But if you even hate the character at the end of the film, that's again a win-win for the film, because the character has been written in such a way where some people might just love the character for who he is and what he is, while it might not be liked by a few. But that aside, the film technically and even otherwise is a brilliantly shot and a really well made and directed film. So I think it really deserves a watch at the theaters. And before you go, don't miss the start and the end of the film. So make sure that you're on time, because the opening scene of the film is very important. The director himself said this in the interviews and at the trailer launch. And don't leave the cinemas when the end credits roll, because there is a very big crucial scene at the end.
फन फैक्ट, ये देखकर आपको कुछ याद आया? दिस इज द सेम वेपन व्हीकल जो मूवी में इस्तेमाल हुआ है, एंड दिस वाज एक्चुअली क्रिएटेड फॉर द फिल्म. इंटरेस्टिंग, इजंट इट?
That's all from me. Please subscribe to my channel for more such reviews. I need your support, guys. So please subscribe and hit the like button if you like this video. And please share this video with your family and friends. Thank you for watching.